Hello one and all, my name is Ryan Bruce, my friends call me Fluff, and today on Riffs, Beards, and Gear, we check out the noise pedal from Tallon Electric. When the noise pedal initially released, I saw my homie Andrew Baina's video on it. I thought, what? That is a wild ass pedal. And I had to get one. This is a collaboration with Tallon Electric and Scotty and Sabian from Alphawolf. I actually love Alphawolf and I love what they do, but this pedal, this is just something else. Now, before we go any further, this is not a sponsored video. I reached out to Tallon Electric to get this pedal to show you guys. I'm not being paid to make this video, nor do Tallon Electric get to see this video before any of you guys. So all thoughts and opinions are mine. So what is the noise? This is a ring modulator, whammy, pitch shift, dissonance machine. That's what this is. There are 3 controls and a rise control. So the 3 controls are panic, chaos, speed, and then the aforementioned rise with octave up and 2 octave up momentary foot switches. Yeah, it's absolute chaos. All right, I have the noise pedal here on the desk. I know this is less than ideal showing it to you guys because normally for this momentary foot switches, I would have this on the floor. I actually already tried to film that and it just didn't work out. It felt very weird, constantly bending down and doing it. It didn't work. So I'm gonna do it this way with the pedal on the desk so you can see what I'm doing and when I'm doing it. So let's go over the controls because I know some of the videos weren't exactly sure what is exactly happening. Let me explain it to you. Panic is going to split the signal sharp and flat for dissonance, and this is simply the amount of dissonance that you want. Next is the chaos. Chaos is random pitch movement to shift away from the center frequency. And then the speed applies an all-pass feedback and amplitude modulation circuit. It's gonna modulate, ring modulate basically. And the rise is how fast the effect comes on, which we will get to in just a second. The momentary foot switches are an octave up and 2 octave up. You cannot do both at the same time. It's one or the other. So here is my bass tone. Now with the rise, the lower the control, the faster the rise is. The higher the rise, the slower the rise is, okay? So let's start super slow and let's start on the octave 1. Let's set all controls basically at noon. I'm just gonna do a low E string, okay? Check this out. Now note, when it rises and you let off, it doesn't rise, it doesn't descend back down, it's immediately off, which is really, really nice. Let's try this with the octave 2 at its slowest rise setting. That's a bonkers pedal. Let's put the rise at about noon. I like to hear the effect of the rise. For my tune, I had it slightly faster. That's just a harmonic at the 5th fret. 1 string. Pretty bonkers. So let's just play around with it. So if you turn these controls all the way off, you are left with just the octave up effect, which is also clean sounding. So let's turn these all the way off. Let's see what it does. So you could absolutely do some Pantera-esque Becoming, style riffs if you wanted. The panic is the dissonance knob, remember. Let's just do an open E. That's crazy. Let's do it real slow with the dissonance all the way up. Dissonance is cool, but this is very, very, very dirty. It's very, very dirty. Let's check out the speed. That is the noise from Tallon Electric. So what do I think? I mean, this is a very original pedal. This is basically an entire signal chain in a single pedal housing with a couple of customizable controls. This is a very fresh addition to the current pedal outlook. Everything that Tallon Electric is doing is actually awesome, and I am a big fan of what they're doing. This is, I don't know, man. This is just absolute chaos and dirtiness, but also with the pitch effect, it's not all artifacty, and it tracks really fast and it tracks really well. So if you turn all of the additional controls down, at the end of the day, you still have 1 octave up and 2 octave up pitch shifting to do the things that would normally take, a MIDI controlled whammy, for example, to shift between the 2 different settings, or you're bending down and changing your pedal board throughout the set. This takes care of all that. What I would love to see as a second iteration for this pedal is, instead of momentary switches, adding a regular foot switch version so you can have this remote in a rack and then patch it in, or MIDI capability on a more deluxe version of this, because this is really, really good. And I feel like a lot of guys could get really creative with a pedal like this. Shout out to Scotty and Sabian from Alphawolf and Tallon Electric for creating what is an incredibly original and absolutely chaotic pedal. It's a lot of fun. I will link down below in the description if you'd like to know more about all things Tallon Electric and the noise pedal. And with that, you've been wonderful. I've been Fluff. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you next time.